What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Don with the Don Fron Show. Today it is, well, it's our normal Tesla Tuesday, but we can't not talk about a couple other stocks. So we're going to go over Tesla. Then I'm going to talk about Rocket and, what was the other one? I think Fubo. Fubo had earnings. A lot of people requested me to do that one. So I'm going to cover those three in this video. And, well, the market in general. So stick around. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. What you don't see is indicators or anything like that, because I just look at strictly the price action, the buyers, the sellers. Ultimately, it's where it's at because that's where everyone agreed it should be at, regardless of whatever magical indicator or line you have. So just remember, you can have the Picasso of charts. You're the only person that sees it. So don't sell yourself a position. And don't stare at a line too long to make you get a position. So if you watched yesterday's video, you guys know first of all, I bought the dip on Friday. We hedged it. And then it pushed up. Yesterday was a great day, but I closed everything looking for a higher low today, which we did what I think is just that. We sold off today, and I bought the dip probably a little early on Tesla. It was like this, right, we got close to $700 mark, and I was like, all right, let's go. I don't want it breaking 690. What I didn't want it to do was just break yesterday, and did we actually break it? I know we were flirting with it right there. Came right down to it. I think, again, nothing's changed. We pulled back today. I think today was the day to go shopping. If we were to just look at this leg up, and again, watch yesterday's video. If you were subscribed and you hit that little bell button, you already saw it. Today, I think is going to be the higher low, which is why I got into that. Bought some spreads on that. As far as Tesla ultimately goes, if we do see sell side tomorrow, it's probably coming in hot. I don't know. If this breaks, we gap down. We're easily hitting this zone, if not even lower. I mean, there's always a chance we just melt off and go completely down. The trend hasn't really changed yet, right? It's still making a lower high. What I think is a higher low, kind of making this little pennant pattern. So that's what I'm focused on for tomorrow. And I bought the dip, again, with defined risk. I'm in a spread just for that very reason. So March 19th. So in the next couple weeks, it just needs to be above that blue zone, and I'm good. I'll 100% the money that I make. Let's get on to Roku. Oh, we're selling off? Last little bit. All right. A little bit. Last time I checked out, we were kind of just coming into this squeeze. Looks like it's selling off. So here's the thing with Roku. Congrats if everyone is in this. If you've been following me, you guys know I bought down here in this zone. Trailed up here, sold some at 24, and then I bought back in. Right here in this $22 zone, and rode it up. I tried. Oh no, hang on. Well, we just rode it up and it was just profitable. Where was that? This morning? Man. So right here, I sell it at $28.20. Well, some of my shares, and I was like, I'll get in cheaper, and then it drops down, and I have my buy order at $26.50. We missed it by what, 19 cents? Man, that sucked. I'm thinking, don't worry. I hope we get in, a little pre-market pullback. We opened up, red, no, starts to come back up. I end up getting back in at 28. Oh, it was 13 cents. Why am I great? 2007? Hang on. I don't know why that math is hard. Anyway, what I thought would be just a nice order. 2806. 2806 where I got back in. So my icing on the cake, a few pennies. We ride it all the way up. We started to base out here. I did trade. I scalped a little bid right inside here. Took a little bit, got out, got back in. And then I started to see this. Got that. It broke up. And we went for it. It was, where'd we hang out last? 33. Right inside there for a second. That tagged, got some FOMO. I got right back in. That was just an old high. And then we shot up some more. Now, this halt down is what actually got me. As we pushed up, my stop was actually below this one. It was actually 38.45 was my stop. It came back down. It halted. As it opened back up, that got me. We started to push back up, so I got in just a little bit more right here. And so I'm currently still in it. The whole time we're doing this, I nothing crazy. I'm only in it. It was 1,000 shares. Now just a few hundred. What was funny though was right as this right before this candle, a notification pops up from a YouTube channel called Dumb Money talking about how he spent $1 million on Bitcoin. It was, I'm going live in 30 minutes. I spent $1 million on Bitcoin. That was in the thumbnail. And then boom, it breaks above, coincidentally right there. And I was like, I almost want to even check that. Man, how many subscribers do they have? Is that what it takes to pump this thing? But let's make one thing clear. Because a lot of you guys just don't know stocks or how they work or really anything about them. Because you guys keep saying this could be the next GameStop. And let me just go ahead and rain on that parade real quick. There is a pretty high short interest rate on this. Short interest on this. But last time I checked, it was like 45% short, which is actually, that's pretty high. So if anyone rallies tomorrow, if the diamond hands show up, like I'm sure some of them got their margin call today, the others are sweating, right? Like, hey, is this going to go up even higher? Should we close our short position? Or are they making us close our short position? And remember, when they close a short position, they have to buy their shares back. So that's buy side activity, which is ultimately what sends these things higher. Likely if you were short here and had to stop right here, you closed out and you were part of this rally up. The reason I say it's not the next GameStop and why you guys should stop saying that, because if you're inexperienced, yeah, it sounds really cool. But everyone that is experienced, you just sound brand new. You sound like the person that's buying my shares. And, shout out to you guys, because I wouldn't be here if you didn't buy my shares. If you didn't think they were a good deal, who would I sell to at the peak? GameStop was over 100% shorted. Like there was this many shares available, there was that many shares to short, and that's why it got caught in its own trap. It got in its own way. That was an anomaly. It's not. It can happen again, but I promise that is not. Stop saying it. There's not gonna be another one probably in your time of trading. If there is, play the lottery. You got lucky. So it's not the next GameStop. It's not going $400. And if it happens to, well, I'll make money. But I did want to say, this is why we trail things. Rocket has been completely sideways and a worthless ticker to actually trade, right? It's an easy one to grab at this bottom zone, trail it up. I traded from here. Every time I hit this, not this one. As soon as we got close to this zone, I grabbed it here. There's this earnings play we did. Was right inside here. I went zone to zone inside here. And then here again. It's been a cakewalk. But this is why I trail everything. I don't guess the top, because we got the breakout up. And if you're still doing that and you give it some wiggle room, if it goes higher, you go with it, right? This is why I don't just randomly sell stuff. This is why I trail everything. So that mentality going into tomorrow. This is it, and honestly, I hate to bait you guys like this. From Mentorship Group, there's going to be a specific trade I do over this, because, first of all, this might run into the dividend date, which is, I know it's on the 9th. I don't know if you have to own this the end of the 8th or the end of the 9th closing. But I kind of want to short it. There's a very specific strategy I'm going to do. So if it goes up, I'll make a little bit. If it goes down, I'll make more. But due to the volatility and everything, that's probably not something I'm going to be able to say on YouTube. But I will have at least a video, a recap video of how that's going to play out. It'll have to just be the night of, like, probably the day before with my mentorship chat. But so if you're interested and you're playing Rocket, hit the subscribe button, notifications, and you'll get that video. Last but not least, what would we say? Fubo. You guys know that's Fubo with an O. If there's another YouTuber watching me and you call it Fubu, let's work on the letters again. There's only 4 of them. Good news is you're only getting one wrong. Got the other three right. Go you. It's Fubo. Fubo. I don't know why that gets me. Stop calling it Fubo. It's not close. So earnings, this popped up. It did come back down. I am in this one. Nothing crazy. And as long as it holds that zone, then I'm still going to be in it. If it breaks that, I'm out. 36.35 tomorrow. I'll get off the train. I'll get out of this one. That is my reaction on this. It did a little nothing today, and then after hours, pre-announcement, it popped up to here, sold back off, kind of just bled off. You go to the smaller time frames. There you have it. So nothing really exciting for that, which is awesome. Because if that's the only reaction you have, then the market, if I'm right, tomorrow is green, then things, there's that confidence there. We'll get those buyers stepping in. Which, as of right now, so futures, this is us today. We sold off. Futures pushed up. 1 hour candle down. I'm looking for the higher low to be put in. As far as the Qs go, I thought we'd get here. I'm not going to be mad about a few pennies if we missed that. But that's where I was looking for the higher low. Talked about this last night. Like, this blue zone could be a good higher low, but I'd feel much better if we tagged this zone. Ultimately, turning this thing around and kind of making a, if we go to a bigger time frame, like that bull flag pattern. That's what I'm looking for overnight. As far as the Russell goes, same situation. I like this blue zone. Let's go. We're definitely bullish above that. We'll probably start to see it play out. The Bitcoin bounced right out of that zone. I will end this here. Everyone, make sure you are subscribed. Hit the like button for me. Please turn it blue. Thumbs up. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to go live after hours. We're going to talk about the market and where it's going the rest of the week. I'll see you there.